Have you seen my tie?
Seen what?
You know, the... it doesn't matter. Chrissy, I wasn't expecting you.
I was just passing, so I thought I'd pop in before we meet at court. Just check that we're all on the same page.
He's only giving his plea.
Still, you don't mind, do you? Oh, I think I just heard Amber. Excuse me. So, are we? On the same page?
You don't intimidate me.
It's funny because your face says otherwise. You're not a very good poker player, are you? But then I think we've already established that.
I want you to leave.
Not until you've heard my proposal.
I've heard it.
Not this one. I'll buy you out. I will buy the development in return for a guilty plea. See? You weren't expecting that, were you? Get rid of Andy and I'll get rid of your problems. Well, some of them anyway. You really are a hopeless loser. For all I know, the rest of your life might be as big a catastrophe as your business. See you later.
Here, your post.
Temporary postwoman mistook him for someone friendly.
What are you reading?
Nothing.
Oh.
Get off!
Blushing and beautiful. What the heck's that? Some kind of weird fetish?
No, it's wedding dresses.
Oh, no wonder they're blushing.
Well, what's up with them? They're nice.
Clearly you know nothing about wedding dresses.
You'd be surprised.
What does it mean by that?
Nothing. Ancient history. Anyway, I thought you might say that, so I've organised a meeting with you
Morning!
Layla and Megan
When?
this morning.
So who's running the shop?
Me.
Hang about. You're the one pushing this and you're not even going to be there.
Yeah, 'cause I know what I want, don't I? You. Mwah. Go on, be fun. Bit of girly time, look at some magazines, have a goss, you know, do what you lot do when those lads aren't around.
Yeah, we'll paint our toes and have a sexy pillow fight.
Don't you sometimes open a bottle of wine or something for clients?
Yeah, we can do that.
I thought you liked window shopping. No skimping. Treat it like royalty.
I'll do my best.
Tell you what, I have not been this done in since my junior doctor days. You're on your feet all the time in the pub. What do you want on your toast? Belle?
What? Can you just stop it?
Stop what?
I can see you, know.
What, making you a bird?
No, you're staring at me, seriously.
What, I'm not allowed to look at my gorgeous, glowing...
Actually, I'd rather you didn't.
You've been like this ever since your mum said what she said.
Said what she said, I don't even know what you're talking about.
About changing her name. Look, it is natural to be upset. There's a lot in a name. Childhood identity.
Oh, what are you? My psychiatrist, can you just shut up?
Belle,
It's my fault.
if you're like this now, what will you be like when you're 9 months in?
I don't know, Mum. What will I be like?
I don't think it's anything to do with hormones. More to do with me being annoying.
Oh, she's gone. Have you had any breakfast?
What?
Pierce is an idiot. It's obvious. He's rebuilt his whole life on his bitterness.
I'm not worried about Piers.
So what time do you have to leave?
Not for ages.
Right then. So why don't we think of something relaxing that I can do for you to help you take your mind off of things?
You could stick the kettle on.
You do realise a herbal tea is not what I'm talking about.
Tea's not a bad idea. I better go find that tie.
Morning.
Phone him. I bet he's just as miserable.
Phone who? You know that Andy's up in court today.
Yes. But that's not what you were thinking about.
When did you get so annoying?
It's a gift. We should go out. We could go shopping or, better still, cinema. Girls only.
Holly, stop it. I'm not some silly 20-something with boyfriend troubles. I'm sorry.
Hate seeing you upset.
Yeah, well, sometimes things are upsetting. Here.
What's this?
Well, if you actually want to help, can you give this to Kane so that I don't have to see him? Thank you.
We need a plan B.
I've got faith in plan A.
You're very confident considering what's resting on this. Oh, what do you want, sir?
Will you wish him luck, like, from me?
What? Who are you talking about?
He means Andy. Of course we will.
He wouldn't do it, you know. Like, there's more chance of me shooting you than him. But I didn't, like...
Haven't you got things to do?
Yeah. Oh, right.
So, turns out Rakesh has got more secrets than any of us. I convinced him that if he wants them to stay a secret, he needs to review his advice to his client.
What do you mean, review his advice?
Convince Andy to plead guilty. I thought we talked about this.
No, we talked about keeping Lucky out of trouble. It's the relish with which you're punishing Andy that worries me. You used to have a conscience.
Yeah, well, look where that got me.
He'll go to prison.
Oh, I do hope so.
This one's got a sprung ballroom and a wood panel dining room.
Oh, tell Layla.
Hey, is this real champagne?
Yeah.
Good as. Oh, I knew it. Look at us here, champagne in the morning.
I know, you're not even engaged yet.
I know. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, it's lovely. They filmed something Downton Abbey-ish there. Yeah, it's very expensive, though. What about the real one? Could you get that, the real Downton Abbey?
I don't know.
What do you say, Lady Violet? Shall we send the maid out for some snacks? I could do with something salty to go with this. Violet? Was she the old woman? No offence. But a bag of crisps or something would be nice. Yeah, get those round ones where the vinegar strips the roof of your mouth off. I love them.
So what did you do for your wedding?
I had the reception in the pub, Rodney took the photographs, and I had a silver Mercedes take me to the register office. What? What? No Cinderella carriages and all? No. No Cinderella carriages. Oh. Here. Go on then. Show me that other one.
Hey, this pump's on the blink. I don't suppose you can bob downstairs with your stethoscope and have a look what's wrong, could you?
Sure.
We still got one?
Got what?
A stethoscope thingy.
Yeah, probably. Why?
Oh, as Marla wants to play doctors and nurses.
Shut up.
I was hoping I could have a quick word. It's about Lisa.
Well, it's not a heart, is it?
Her angina. No, she's fine. Well, at least I assume she is. Look, she's talking about changing her name. Going back to her maiden name. Because of Zach. Something to do with starting again.
Oh, look at this. How disappointing. I was hoping to just watch you all work, but...
Lisa wants to change her name.
What? Are you joking? Having said that, I don't blame her, actually, because Lisa, bit of a boring name, innit? How about we all vote for a new one? Let me think. Dusty. Love it, Dusty Dingle.
No, her surname.
What? Since when?
I don't think Belle's taking it very well.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, we're quite a close family. Nobody is going to take it very well.
Well, Lisa, though, she must be feeling like we've abandoned her or something.
Well, hang on. We'll have to talk to her, won't we?
I know you're anxious. We all are. But this won't help.
I'll get some tea.
Can I have one of your mints?
Oh, it's Robert. Says he's not going to make it back in time. He's sorry, but it's urgent.
That's how it is when you run a business, isn't it?
Chrissy.
I just thought I'd come and see if any of you need a lift.
Oh, Adam's driving us up. Listen, is it true what we've heard? That you thought running?
Oh, that.
Why?
Well, I've apologised. I was just desperate. I was lashing out. I couldn't believe the way things were stacking up. Everything was pointing at Andy. It's just one thing after another. I still can't quite take it in. And that he'd say something like that.
Say something like what? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm sure he never meant it.
Meant what? Chrissy.
Forget I said anything. I shouldn't have mentioned it. We all know that he wouldn't hurt Dad.
What? Andy threatened Lawrence?
Well, I thought you knew. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. But the police hear what they want to hear, don't they?
So?
How are you?
Did you talk to the police about Lachlan? What did they say?
Yeah, I sat down with them and shared your suspicions.
Well, not just my suspicions, our suspicions. So what did they say?
The thing is, Lachlan, he's got an alibi and it's rock solid.
You sure?
That's what they've told me. I'm sorry.
So what's next?
Got to be realistic.
Do you mean realistic? I'm innocent.
I know, but I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't try to point out the bigger picture.
I didn't do all. That's the bigger picture.
Andy, they pulled a weapon from your car. They found broken glass from the crime scene.
You think I did it?
It doesn't matter what I think. I'm here to help and advise you. And my advice, the way things stand, if this goes to trial, you're looking at going to prison for a very long time. Is that a risk you're prepared to take for you, for your kids? With the best possible outcome, the shortest time away from your family. You need to seriously consider a guilty plea. Andy, I need you to tell me you understand that you'll take on board my advice. It's important.
I need to visit someone. A prisoner.
Then you came to the right place. We've got loads. You'll need to give me a visiting order as an ID. You've remembered your ID? Lovely. You bring your fingers as well?
That trick question.
For the biometric scanner.
Is all this going to take a long time?
In a hurry, are we?
Well, I got here late, so
We've got to be very careful. We wouldn't want anybody breaking in here treating it like a free hotel.
Why would people do that?
Have you got a pound coin? Not for me, for the lockers.
Right.
You'll need to store any restricted items before you go in. Frank, he hasn't had a visitor in a while.
Why not? Well, he's not dangerous, is he?
Of course he isn't. As long as you don't turn your back.
Dan said you were here.
What's this?
What's it look like? I mean, she's washed them, but I wouldn't hold your breath if you want them ironed. Go on then, ask.
How is she?
Missing you. Probably about the same amount you're missing her, so... Well, not a lot then, obviously.
Be my guest.
Do you know what's funny? You're just the same as I was. Only without the drugs.
Is this the bit where I'm supposed to ask, what do you mean?
You're addicted to hurting yourself. You're miserable. I can see it in your face. But you'd rather put up with it than take a risk and try and sort it out. As usual. It's the same thing over and over. That's your habit, Kane. Look, she'll be in here later. Just in case you're interested.
Oh, no way are you still wearing these. I mean, come on, they're old enough for Hot and Folk Museum. Wow, she must be needy if she's still doing your washing. Not an attractive quality, that, is it?
Neither's gloating.
No.
Are you David? Then I'm Frank. Obviously, I'd still be Frank even if you weren't David, but you get the idea. Pleased to meet you.
David.
I think we established that. So, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
And how is she? My teenie.
Teenie?
That's what I used to call her. She'd probably kill me for that now. It's my little girl. she's getting hitched.
If that's your little girl, I dread to think what your missus looked like.
Everybody in here is a comedian. Well, obviously not everybody. They're mostly criminals, but they're not all bad. What I'm trying to say is, relax. So, my girl bagged herself a good-looking guy. What made you choose the streamlined look?
Cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Look, anyway, I got here a bit late, so we've not got long.
You're not here just to tell me the exciting news, are you? You've other business. Are you here to warn me off?
No.
Curiosity?
Maybe, a bit. It's the cancer, really. Brings a lot of things into sharp focus.
That's what I've heard.
Made me realise that, well, life's short. And if I can do something to maybe mend whatever happened between you and,
Teeny.
Yeah, Teeny, then might just be the best wedding present ever. And maybe we can even get you out for the big day. And you think I'm soft, don't you?
No. I think you seem like a nice person. And, for what it's worth, being in here makes you reflect a bit as well. About wasted time, wasted opportunities. Thing is, though, if my daughter wanted me back in her life, she'd have replied to my letter.
You wrote her a letter?
Did you two not talk or something?
I thought we did.
I'll write again when they fixed the date.
Date for what?
Early release. That's what I've been writing to her about. And who knows? I might be out in time to hear the wedding bells.
I talked to him,
I know.
so we're done.
What do you think's going to happen?
What do you mean? He'll come back here for sentencing, then he'll go to prison.
Definitely.
You don't want this.
You haven't got a clue what I want.
It's not too late. I can still tell him doubt's been cast on the evidence. Chrissy, it doesn't have to be like this. We can still give him a fighting chance without having to implicate Lachlan.
No. I've told you exactly what to do. Unless, of course, you fancy seeing how it feels on the other side of the locked door, in one of those depressing, sweaty little cells yourself. Andy is a liar and a cheat, and he deserves everything that's coming to him.
Thank you. A couple of those big mansions are indoor swimming pools, so do you know what I'm thinking? Pool party! Imagine, right, a wedding dress that you can just, like, whip off after you've said I do, and underneath it's a bikini. And you've got solid Magaluf anthems playing, cocktails. You're picturing it, aren't you?
I'm trying so hard not to.
Here, here's some homework.
Oh, ta. Hey, and thanks for a brill morning. I really enjoyed it in the end. I don't suppose you stretched to a complimentary lunch to go with the free champers?
I think you need to show David those and firm up your plans one way or another.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Right then, so we'll talk to you when you guys have had a chance to think.
Okie dokie. Bye.
Total waste of time. Get David to sort this.
Good morning. Oh, go on, grab a table, we'll have a goss.
What is it? It sounded urgent. I've been calling Belle. Is she all right?
She'll just have her phone turned off.
Is it Zach? Zach, is it Zach?
Look, everyone is fine, Lise. What's all this about you changing your name?
Oh, you couldn't keep your mouth shut.
Come on, Lise. It's not like we wouldn't have noticed.
Well, yeah, if you want to know, then yeah. I've made my mind up. I've just got to return a few forms.
Why, though?
Because I don't feel like a dingle. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've decided I'm going back to my maiden name.
What is your maiden name?
Yeah, that's a good point. Why don't we know?
Because it's not relevant.
It is now.
Ugh, you'll only go all stupid and try and use it to make me change my mind.
Come on, fess up.
All right, then. It's Greaser.
paint a smile on, remember?
Are you Andrew Sugden of Home Farm, Emmerdale, Yorkshire?
Yes, so.
Mr. Sugden, you are charged as follows. That you, Andrew Sugden, attempted to murder Lawrence White, contrary to Section 1 of the Criminal Attempts Act 1981, on the 26th day of July. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
What's he waiting for?
Can't.
Speak up, please. A simple plea of guilty or not guilty is all that's required. Mr. Sugden.
Not guilty. I'm not guilty.